Hi, Kev.
Guys, hey, Kevin Petter here at Core Coaching Business Academy. I have
Hi.
Jack Bob with us today.
Hi, everybody. How you doing?
We wanted to jump on here real quick and talk about the sales process, right? The dreaded sales process. Yes.
Sales. No, dirty word. I don't want to talk about sales. I'm lying a little bit. Okay, what are we going to talk about sales?
So I think that there is this idea that all I have to do is create a product and a service and a program and put it out there and the whole world's going to know about it. And it's just that easy.
It's not that easy, Kevin.
I think that's a piece of it. Yeah, I think there's definitely a piece to that. That's easy, right? I love creating programs. That's the fun part for me. But there's more to it, right? And questions I have for you today is, do you get anxious when it comes to selling? Do you get fearful? Do you lack confidence? Do you have a process that can effortlessly move you through? And can you clearly articulate your message to the people that you serve?
That was a lot of questions, though, Kevin.
I know it's a lot of questions. I just wanted to kind of rapid fire those out there real quick.
Okay.
And the reason why I want to talk about this is because I think a lot of people miss the sales and onboarding process in the company. What would you say about that, Jackie?
I think you're right. Of course, I would think you're right. Otherwise, I wouldn't be on here with you. But one of the things I think we really forget about is that you actually have to sell the thing that you made. Unfortunately, I've made a ton of products, great products. Of course, they're great. I made them. But nobody bought them. And it wasn't because they weren't great products. It was I literally never asked anyone to buy them. And somehow I thought I had failed in this business, or I'd failed with this product. And in the corporate world, which I was in for a couple of decades, we had people for that. And then when you go out in the entrepreneurial world, you're your people. You're all of the people. And I think sometimes is we really actually just lose steam after all that exertion, all that it's like ignition energy, and we build this cool thing and we're thrilled to death and we want to have a champagne party that we got it all done. And then we're like, crap, I'm broke. And you don't really know what to do after that. And you feel like there's got to be something complicated that should happen. And that's where I think a lot of us kind of get stuck.
Yep, I agree. And there's two ways to market, and I think there's two things that we really need to get very clear about. The first one is I need to clearly know what I'm marketing and selling and how I show up to sell it. And the second piece is how I represent and put myself online, right? If I'm going to create a word of mouth campaign versus a online presence. They're two very, very different things. And I think that this is also an area that people really get confused about, right? Because it's a difference between marketing and advertising. In marketing, I'm talking about my product. I'm clear about it. I'm passionate. People get it. I can clearly articulate. I have to be able to do the same thing if I choose to do online marketing, and to know that this is a whole nother process, right? And we have to choose which one to do. And I think one that I always fall back on first, because I think most people are not spending enough time on it, is face-to-face, word of mouth, referral-based marketing. Because this is where you grow in leadership. This is where you grow in maturity. This is where you grow in confidence. And there's no way to do it other than practicing it and getting comfortable doing it live, right?
So you mean, Kevin, I have to talk to people to sell things?
You do.
I have to talk to people and sell coaching. Oh, really? That's
No,
I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Yeah. But that's a big point of it, right? I think there's a small misconception, especially in the online communities. And I come from a very technical industry before moving into entrepreneurial side, is that the robots and the AI can do all the things, right? That we can just go put one ad out and we can slap our pretty little face on it and say we sell coaching, and the world is going to line up to hear our brilliance, which I wish it worked that way. But it's a little bit more in depth than that. You have to know who you want to talk to and what you want to talk to them about. It's really that simple. And if you can't do that one-on-one, you're probably not ready to do it one-on-many yet, right? And that's kind of that difference between word of mouth marketing, word of mouth referrals, getting used to it, getting everybody understanding where you are, clearly articulating your message, then pay to have 800 people hear it. But if you aren't really clear with where you are and you're not doing that one-on-one, you're really going to spend a lot of money that you don't need to spend, because you're not going to hit the people you need to hit, and they're not going to know what they're buying from you anyway, because a confused mind buys nothing.
I think a lot of people jump online thinking that there's this magic formula to Facebook advertising, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, all of these things. And the truth is, if you're not prepared, like she said, you're going to waste thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, when what you need to be doing is growing your leadership skills and your ability to present yourself clearly. And whether you like it or not, this is a real reality that you're going to have to face. And I know that there's a lot of people out there that absolutely hate marketing and selling. You have to get clearer, right? If you don't want to do it, someone has to do it for you, right? So that might mean that you need to hire somebody, right? This is the same thing when I think about scaling, right? Could I go out and just do Facebook marketing all by myself? Can I do all of that? Yeah. Will I? No, right? Yes, it's more expensive to hire somebody, but I'm going to get results, right? We have to be really clear about this. And this is a big piece, I think, in a lot of people's businesses, that they do not have a process. They do not have an onboarding process. They don't have a sale. They just go like, I don't know, I'm going to talk about it. It has to be repeatable. It has to be consistent. It has to be clear. If you don't have that and you struggle with that, it's going to be very hard to grow your business, let alone scale your business.
Yeah. I think that one thing that really comes to mind for me when you kind of sum up what you just said was, just because you can do it doesn't mean you should do it. There is only so many hours. There's only so many resources. There's so much money. There's only so many things you can learn so quickly. And sometimes we're throwing bad money after bad money when we haven't figured out that sometimes there's a point where maybe someone else can be more effective at this. And if you really do detest sales, like it makes you want to jump out of a building, like please don't jump and hire someone. Like there are high ticket sales people that's all they do is sell other programs for other people. And I'm not necessarily saying that you should do that. I think you should always know how to do a thing before you hire out a thing, but it doesn't mean you got to do the thing, or all of the things for that matter.
And it's a decision that just needs to be made in your business, right? And this is the ins and outs and this thing that's like, everybody needs to do this and everybody has to do that. It's like, it has to be customizable, right? If you're going to run your business and you're going to do it with passion, you're not going to be bogged down by the things that, that are going to detract you from being able to be awesome, right?
You know what you said? When you're going to run your business, it's your business. It's your choice. It's your decision. But it doesn't mean you are the only one that has to do it, right?
Right.
Well, that was our little tidbit about sales and marketing. And I would say if you are feeling stuck or confused or not sure if maybe you should outsource, or you really actually need just some support, I might know someone who can help. Do we know anyone, Kevin?
Yes. If you guys need our support in any way and you just want to jump on a call and just to kind of talk about where you're at in the process, we offer free consultations. Link will be below. Pick us up on it. We're very willing to give you information and to give you support, but we're also going to give it to you straight about what it really means to build a business and the key concepts that you need to master in order to really successfully run your practice.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us on one of our first episodes of Core Coaching Raw. If you have a topic that you would be interested in us talking to you about when we meet with you once a week, please put it in the comments so that we can prepare ahead and maybe make up some kind of funny joke or something so that it's more fun for all of us. So
Right.
Really have any topic ideas in the areas of business, business foundations, operations, sales, marketing, any of those types of topics, put your comment below. Let us know what you want to hear about, and we will make fun, exciting, and extremely humorous videos for you once in a while.
Sounds like a deal.
All right. See you soon. Bye,
Yeah.
everybody.